It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And the home floor for the series tonight in Los Angeles, as the Lakers will be playing against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, a dominating performance for them in Game 2, and they're looking to continue their hot streak tonight with another win. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into.
We've got rabid Los Angeles fans packed inside the Staples Center. A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Look at the Lakers. They can't panic, but after losing the first 2 on the road, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make this a series.
Yeah, they were unable to steal a game on the road, but now in this third game, it's really do or die. They need a win to keep their championship hopes alive.
Yep, if they're able to win Game 3 tonight, that scenario becomes a definite possibility. They get a huge boost going forward. The fans would simply get crazier and more hyped up.
A look at the Magic starting group. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then it's Freak. Now here's Freak. Plays it up and banks it in.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The Lakers with the ball. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
And here is Los Angeles now, after the Magic pick up 2. Los Angeles with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Orlando again with the bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's Harris off the drive. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And the first one at the line is good. And Harris drops them both. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Freak. And the 3 ball is good. Freak's got 7.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Outside, Russell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Russell's got his first points of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
It's picked off. Now here's Crowder. Inside, here's Atkins, and he dunks it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket, and don't let them set up the defense.
Outside, Russell. Here's Crowder. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Magic have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And it's Vucevic missing. Outside, Russell. Feeds it to Harris. They set the pick. They grab their own miss. And it's denied. And they get it back. That puts them in the lead. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Freak. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's Crowder. He's covered closely. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Freak knocks down the 3-ball. Freak's got 10.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Russell with it. Harris outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. He's got 5.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here. They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
All right. So both teams making some changes here. Los Angeles leading by 3. They've got Howard. Harris is out there with Russell. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Crowder in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here's Howard. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Tries from 10. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He had 55 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Now Harris, after D'Angelo Russell's 3-pointer that didn't go. Clock at 2. The step-back jumper is good. Russell's got 9.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
There's Freak. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Whiteside sets the bid for Harris. That 3 off the mark. Orlando's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from 3-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. Howard, the pass to Whiteside. Tries from the block, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter shift. That gives them the lead. And that's now 19 points for Freak.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Orlando's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Some fantastic numbers here for Freak. 19 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of 3-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
And the Lakers making a change here. Atkins checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
There's the pick. The drive by Russell. That's good. Russell's got 11 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all times.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Magic lead by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Nick, a competitive battle.
All right, men, big half coming up. Pay attention to what
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Then it's Freak. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Russell, no luck.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Harris outside. The dish to Russell. In the corner, Crowder with it. Lots of room. Rebound by the Magic. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Freak. They get the rebound, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. To the middle. Harris outside. Whiteside dishes to Crowder. Atkins passes to Russell. Cams. The shot from the wing. Russell's got 13.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And it's Freak missing. Lakers trail by 10. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here's Crowder. Right side a screen. Passes it to Atkins. Puts it up from 12. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Lakers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. The tray. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Crowder.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And Freak throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside, Russell slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Wow, and huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Orlando with the ball after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And it's Freak missing. Whiteside sets the pick for Harris. Whiteside a screen. Crowder kicks to Harris. Here's Atkins. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now it's only a 5-point Orlando lead. Out to the right wing. Magic moving the ball around. And the basket good. Kid Gilchrist has got his second basket of the game.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
1:57 left here in the third quarter. Russell dishes to Whiteside. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
You know, he's their coach on the floor. There's no doubt about that. A great communicator, a great teammate, and as you mentioned, Kevin, a tremendous leader.
Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Vucevic. 1:42 left in the third quarter. Outside, Russell. Out to the right wing. With the shot. They get it back.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
There's the pick. That ball. High speed that time from Stevenson. 18 points for D'Angelo Russell.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
And here's Russell following the three-pointer by Freak.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, here is Russell. Tight defense on him. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And a wide open look for Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers trail by 10. Russell passes to Kira. Now, here is Russell. Not a lot of room. Here's Hansen. No good there off the double clutch.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Magic out in front, leading by 10. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to our presentation. He's checked in for the Lakers. Harris comes in for Lance Stevenson. And the Magic making a change here. We've got Russell. He's out there with Harris. Howard is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Atkins in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Howard with a screen on Oladipo. The drive by Russell. And Harris wide open. He shoots, but they'll get another chance. Crowder with it. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Here's Crowder. The pass to Atkins. Tries again. And Oladipo pulls it down.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Freak. Kept alive Orlando. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 8 points for Victor Oladipo. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Howard with a screen on Oladipo. In the corner, Crowder with it. Offensive rebound. Howard kicks to Russell. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Russell's got 10 points in just the second half.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Whiteside's checked in for Dwight Howard.
Hassan Whiteside.
Here's Freak. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Freak's got 39.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Al Russell. Harris outside. Pass to Whiteside. 13 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it. He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Freak. Almost, but it rolls out.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And Harris drops them both. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Freak. The rebound by the Lakers. Now, here is Russell. Right side a screen. The drive by Russell. Can't make good off the pick.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
He dishes it to Crowder. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. It's stolen by Harris. Outside, Russell. Here's Whiteside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
There's Freak. It's deflected. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for Orlando.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Gordon with the screen for Kidd-Gilchrist. Here's Freak. Kept alive. Outside Kidd-Gilchrist. And Vucevic kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Freak with it. Fires the three. Off target. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series.